Nobody would have thought that I would be the one. Rhyner, sports talk. Baseball, 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 baseball.
Oh, with the big mic. Oh, okay. All right, yeah. Okay, now I get it.
We got a lightning strike, boys. What happened over there, Grego? We had a little lightning strike right outside the window.
The Texas Rangers win the World Series.
All right. Here's a tip for all these Americano League teams.
Wait, you said tip?
Yeah, tip.
Okay.
With a P.
Keep jamming.
The ticket, colon, nothing but a big Gen X jerk-off sale.
This is a cool night or what?
Although somebody would hear that and go, bullshit.
I'm back, bitches.
You are looking live at your Dark Companion Central, which can mean one thing and one thing only, and that is that it is indeed time for another episode of Your Dark Companion. Thank you very much for being with us today, all of you out there by the channel catching this thing live. If you're going to catch it on the flip-flop, that's cool too. We don't care how you catch it, just catch it. Let's see here. This is the 13th of August that we're looking at today. Now, we got a little bit of a change in things. Shoopy is not able to be with us so much these days, and he's not able to be with us today. I got to have a security blanket, though. And today, I decided that what we needed to do, if we could get him, because his social calendar, man. We needed to get one of the guys from the Clubhouse. The Clubhouse is a podcast that's on the Sunset Lounge. Perhaps if you're familiar with the goings-on over there, where other podcasts under our umbrella operate, maybe you've seen them. You should, because they are quite good. And I needed somebody to run in here, and so I reached out to one of those guys, and he deigned to join us here on this little thing of ours today. He is Rob Ervin.
Hello, Internet. Hello,
Yes.
Internet.
Hello,
Thank you for
Internet.
having me. I'm always happy to help out wherever you need us. So,
Well, we're glad to have you. I'm a big fan of what you boys do over there.
thank you, sir.
I mean, you guys are both really, really good.
We appreciate that more than you know. And as long as you guys will have us, we'll keep doing it. So, we love it. We're live every Thursday night. We'll be on a little bit early tomorrow because we will be at Writers Field for the show. So we'll be on at 6 Eastern instead of 8 Eastern tomorrow night as we get you ready for the Rough Riders game. Maybe not a special guest. We don't know. We will neither confirm nor deny at this point. But we always have a great time talking all things sports, pop culture, entertainment, and pro wrestling every Thursday night for about 90 minutes of your time. So
These guys are all over the place, and they're really, really good at all of it.
thank you.
But wait.
There's more.
Oh, there's more. There's always more. All right, now I just said, and you probably noticed, okay, that's the guy that's doing the podcast with you today. Who's the guest?
We got a big one for you.
We do have a big one for us.
Award winner. Thank you
Yes.
very much.
And I believe,
Two-time award winner.
Exactly.
and I believe a three-time victim of your Dark Companion now.
Yeah.
Oh, this is 4?
Oh, so one more. Would he be the first 5-timers club?
Oh, man.
Now, are we counting on the old podcast too? Because he did one of those.
No. Oh, we didn't even count that. Then this was
Yeah.
6.
That's right. I put down.
No.
No.
I was not told math would be involved today.
Yeah. I don't even want to think about math, but I do want to think about the great Jesse Hawila.
Hey.
You see him on Channel 8.
The Ocho.
He is the extraordinary weather guy on
Thank
Channel
you.
8. And my time with Jesse goes back to the old podcast. And I was watching Channel 8 news one night a couple times. In fact, and I kept seeing him turn up. And finally, it hit me that that's a really cool cat.
Oh, thanks, man.
There's just something about him that is cool. There's something about him that would jive with you. You ought to see if you can get him on. So I called him, and next thing you knew, he made his way up to the building where we were, and we did it, and we kept him coming over here to do this with us. How are you, man?
I'm good, brother. How are you doing?
Doing great.
You been feeling well? Everything's good?
Feeling great, yeah.
Good.
Everything's pretty good. How are things down there in News 8?
They're good. We're still rolling around. Everything's functioning. How about that? Everything's good.
That's good.
Everything's solid. Still working with Delcas, still doing the weather. It was a crazy spring, in the weather world, but this summer's been chill. It's been a nice summer.
But is that concerning, though? Because when you have a summer that, for other people around the country, to call this summer mild, they think we're insane. Like, a lot of my day job people live in the Northeast. And they're like, it's going to be 82 today. And I'm
like,
you're adorable.
Yeah.
Right. But does something this mild for this area this time of year, does that concern you for when winter gets here in a few months?
No, most seasons, there's actually typically no direct correlation between season to season to season. So, if you have like a brutally hot summer,
like
you
we
could
had last year.
Yeah, and the year before and the last few, you can still have a very cold winter. So we'll see. But so far, we're just enjoying it.
I'm not complaining.
Sounds like you are.
When I walk into my garage and it's not a sauna,
yeah,
that's a good day for me.
Yeah, no, we've only had 3 100-degree days this summer.
And what they say, like by the time we had one, it was the latest since 2007.
That's right. He listens. Look at that.
Yeah, how about that?
I've always thought you were better than Shoopy.
That wasn't me.
I'm glad you're here.
That wasn't me, Groups.
It's really good.
Groups is my dude. Like,
one thing I wanted to get into with you, Jesse, is 07.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, I was on the ticket. We were doing the afternoon drive show, and we would get off at 7 o'clock every night. We would walk outside, and it was just wonderful.
Yeah.
It was just absolutely wonderful. Not unlike what we've been experiencing this year, except there is one difference. And that difference was that on many, many days in the summer of 07, it rained a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't make it humid or anything like that. It just kind of cooled it off a little bit more. And that became known in our circles as that magical summer of 2007.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, I've had people refer to me online, how does this compare with that magical summer of 2007? And I wanted to get you in here to get your take on that.
I'm glad you asked. I pulled up some stats because I was actually thinking about this. So let me take a look at this. It's been a while since we've had. See, I wanted to talk about this summer. I do love weather stats. I really do. So if you go back, this is the first year since 2007 and 2004 where we've had no triple-digit days in August. So it's to date. I know that we're still kind of middle of the month, but looking into over the next 2 weeks, I don't really see any. So we're kind of
even if there is one, this thing is such a win.
I know,
it's
man.
Not even funny.
I know, especially after the last few. We had record triple-digit days the last few summers and these big dry spells. This summer has actually been super nice.
Yeah,
I keep saying it on TV, and I feel like a broken record, but I want to make sure the new folks
you can say something like that.
It's true. Yeah. Well, you have so many new people from New York, California, and they're like, "Oh, this summer's awful." I'm like, it's not actually. It's actually really nice.
I'm originally from South Florida.
Oh, okay.
So when I go home to visit and people are like, "Oh, what's it like?" and I just say, "You see these things that makes the trees move?" And they're like, "The breeze?" I'm like, "Yeah, we don't have that."
Yeah.
And if we do, it's like somebody is constantly following you around with a hair dryer.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's like a blast furnace.
To have something like this, and it kind of leads to a question I want to ask.
Yeah.
Because you talked about looking over the next 2 weeks. Do things like the Apple Weather app, do those just wear you out? Because people are like, well, my phone says.
Oh, that's a good question. You know what? That app, it's not bad, honestly. For like, if you want to just kind of a generic or like overview of what's happening over the next 2 weeks, it's fine. It's really fine. The thing that really wears me out, honestly, are the social media weather folks who do things to scare people intentionally for clicks, because it works for them, because people share things that scare them. And I'm thinking of
Things like what?
I could think of a great example from earlier this year in the spring where we had what we call a moderate risk for severe weather, and we were saying there could be some large hail, some damaging winds of 70 to 80 miles per hour, kind of a measured. This is what we could expect. Then I get people sending me messages on Facebook and on X saying, "Well, I saw this," and then they screenshot. It's like DVD size hail, 110 plus mile per hour winds, flash flooding, and EF3 plus tornadoes. And I'm like,
Steve's blog.
Yeah. And some of these are coming from yeah, exactly. And some of these will even come from legitimate weather folks. And I'm like, what in the hell are you doing? Millions of people in the path of or risk of a tornado. And it's like, okay. So let's not scare everybody. That's not productive at all. It also makes me look stupid because if nothing happens, which sometimes it doesn't, then they say you said it was going to be DVD size hail.
I love that measurements.
They do a little transferring there, huh?
Let's go to the videotape.
Yeah. Oh, and that doesn't work. Let me show you that it wasn't me, and they don't care. And I'm not joking. It actually DVD size hail, a true measure. I'm like. So then I can't remember who I made a joke with on social media because they also Rebecca Miller, if you remember NBC5 meteorologist,
yeah,
she was posting about how crazy people were getting over this chance of storms, and I said, you know what, screw it, Epcot Center size hail,
spaceship Earth size hail,
400 mile per hour winds. And the first EF7 tornado, that's all going to happen.
And you're just playing scenes from the 10 Commandments on a loop.
Right. It just felt like who can outscale. It seriously started out 60 to 70, and then it's like 70 to 80, 90 to 100.
So you take those clips and you add an auctioneer at the bottom. 30, 75, can I get 80? Can I get 80, 85, 85, 85, can I get 90?
Yeah, that's really what it felt like. That's what. So the Apple. So back to you really touched on something there. The apps.
I'm kind of good at that.
You did a good job.
I can light a powder keg on you.
Yeah. The apps, whatever. But some of the folks on social media, and it works. They get thousands of shares, thousands of reactions because it's fear sells. I guess I don't know.
Well, it's a subject matter that guys like me have to rely on guys like you for, because for me it's like, what's the weather? I don't know. Let me look outside.
Yeah.
Like you're the guy that. I always like to joke with my doctor. I'm like, hey, you went to school for a decade for this, bro. So whatever you say, I'm going to roll with. Right. Like you went to school for this. This is your thing. So I have to rely on you to be my source of truth.
Yeah.
And I kind of wish more people would be like that, because then people put your trust in the right people.
Yeah.
And not, somebody that just happens to have a Facebook page.
Yeah.
Now, is that true, Jesse? Did you go to school for that?
I did.
Or did you want to be a sports guy who just wound up doing weather?
No, I actually, no, man, since I was 5, I wanted to be a meteorologist. I grew up in Houston, and I was so obsessed with the weather at all times. And I never wanted to do TV. I don't know if I've ever said that on this podcast. I never wanted to
No, you haven't.
Not once. I wanted to do National Weather Service work. And then my last year of college, they were like, we're doing a hiring freeze in NOAA. So no jobs are going to be available when you graduate. And I'm like, perfect. Senior year of college, that's just what you want to hear, right?
Sure.
So I tried broadcast. I interned in Indianapolis at the CBS affiliate at the time. And I was like, I kind of like this. So I stuck with it, and here we are.
Was it hard for you at first? I mean, you seem like a natural.
Well, I appreciate that. Yes, it was extremely hard. Public speaking is still my number one fear, which is strange, right?
Mine too.
Is that weird?
Oh,
right?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's different. And seriously, like right now we're in a room. It's 5 people in this room. It's fine. I'm not worried. Same thing with TV. When you do a broadcast, there are 7 cameras and 4 people.
Yeah.
Doesn't bother me. I can talk. It's fine. You put me in a room of 50 people and with a microphone in my hand to talk to people, I freeze. I start to shake.
Yeah.
I can't do it. They sent me to a fundraising. You know what I mean? Yeah. They sent me to
I have a really hard time with it.
I can't. It scares me. I remember a fundraising event we did for Santa's Helpers a few years ago out at the House of Blues. And so I had to read a script in front of maybe 30 people that were there. And I was just shaking, and I put my mic up to my mouth like this, and then it started. The feedback hit.
Yeah.
I hate it. I cannot stand it. What does that mean? But I can talk on TV or a podcast. That's fine.
It's hard though. I guess the confinement of it makes you respond a certain way. You know, like in here, we're in this room. It's just us. You know,
I think you're right. You're more vulnerable in front of the groups.
Yeah, down there in the studio, it's just them. You see those people every night.
Yeah,
you know them. They know you. There are no surprises here or anything like that. You just get up there and do that thing you do, and it all works the way it should. But
the darker the room, the easier the audience.
Is that right?
That's for me. If I've got to be on stage giving a talk, I need that room as dark as humanly possible.
Yeah,
and then then I'm looking right above their heads to the back wall.
Smart,
because they think I'm still looking at them, but I'm not. Because it's that uncontrolled environment. You don't know what's coming. But like you said, like in a room like this, we know each other. There's a comfort level.
Yeah.
But when you're in a room full of strangers, some of which you have, especially for somebody like you two, there's a level of expectation that comes with it. I'm just some schlub on a podcast. like you guys have multiple years where people watched you on a daily basis or listened to you on a daily basis. So there's a level of expectation that, from the way my brain would work, does that add extra pressure to it?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it does too.
Yeah.
I mean, when I'm up in front of a group of people that I, don't really know or anything like that, I find myself starting to make eye contact with a few of them, trying to connect.
I know what you mean.
And I found that is not good. That does not work for me.
Right.
I get sidetracked. I lose my place. I forget where I am. I lose track of what I'm up there to do. And the next thing you know, I'm just turned into a puddle of mess.
Yep. Yeah. That's good advice, looking above the heads. I think that's smart.
That was something I learned in a speech class in college.
Yeah, because normally they say just imagine everyone's naked. Yeah, I say so. Which is surprisingly more uncomfortable.
Then I start giggling and I lose my place. And the other thing that works well for me, and I think that's benefited me once we started the podcast, because I'd done a bunch of public speaking before that, and I call this living my radio fantasy, so it's kind of the same thing, is I'm in constant, I can't sit still, which being in Choopy's chair is a little weird for me, but it rolls, so I'm okay. But I'm always changing my vantage point. It's like that scene, was it the first Grown Ups, where they're trying to look at the girl without everybody knowing they're looking at the girl, so they're going in shifts of staring. It's that concept too. So that way, when I'm shifting my focus, it also gives you that appearance that you're paying attention to everybody, but at the same time, it's keeping my blood pressure low.
It's good advice.
It is good advice. He's a pretty big film buff.
Is that right?
Yep. We do review films on our show. Last night, I think we're good now. We saw Nobody 2.
How was it?
I rewatched the first one on Sunday just to refresh myself, because I love the first one. This one's just as good.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And you don't have to watch the first one, but to give yourself a refresher, there are certain references to the first one that gave me a better enjoyment of the film. Tonight, I am seeing the new Denzel Washington, that Highest to Lowest, I think is what it's called.
Okay.
I'll be doing that right up the street tonight. But yeah, I love all things pop culture.
This brings up something. You know what I love to see is just people that are passionate about something, and then when they're really passionate about something, like I can tell you are about movies, just the amount of knowledge and excitement that comes from them is. Yeah. Have you ever heard of this guy? I see him on Instagram, and his name is Kevin McCarthy. Have you ever heard that guy? Mm-hmm. Amazing. I wouldn't even consider myself a film buff, but watching him just completely nerd out, no matter who's in front of him. And he just starts talking about all this film stuff, and I see the fellow film buff get super excited. I love it.
I'm like that right now.
I love that.
Just because, that's one of the things I've loved about the podcast, is we've been afforded opportunities. I tell Rhyner this all the time. Go back and tell 22-year-old me that I'm sitting here right now, and I call you a dirty, filthy liar.
Yeah.
But being able, like you said, to have that passion and to be able to share that passion. I am the king of useless knowledge. My in-laws will not play trivia games with me. They won't. They refuse.
You're going to win every time? Yeah.
More than likely.
I think I'd refuse too.
Yeah. There's a whole table in my garage that's just Trivial Pursuit, Seen It,
Nice.
all that kind of stuff. I have all these board games and no one will play them with me. But just like you said, when you have a passion for something, like when I see a movie, immediately after I'm on IMDb looking at trivia, so that when we talk about it on the show, or I've realized this year, I'm not a film critic, I'm a movie reviewer.
Nice.
Those are two completely different
Sure,
things.
of course.
Because I appreciate the art form. Like, I can appreciate good cinematography, good use of color. But I'm not an art for art's sake kind of guy. I'm not afraid to say Honora stunk on ice. Performances were fantastic. Directed great. That script was a steaming pile.
Yeah.
And the ending makes no sense.
Yeah.
And don't sit there and tell me, well, we want the audience to decide for themselves. No, you didn't. You just made a crappy ending.
Yeah. Right. Don't have an excuse.
So, but people that just think that film is the second coming, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Well,
you're honest about it.
Yeah.
That's good.
I am about, did I walk away entertained? Good, bad, or indifferent? Because there's been bad movies. Like, I've seen The Room like 6 times now.
Oh, wow. Room, really?
I've actually interviewed Tommy Wiseau on multiple occasions.
No way.
At screenings at the Angelica. It's a terrible film. But I still walk away having a good time because I saw it in a theater and people get the bit and you do the bit.
It's so good. We all know it's good.
Wait till you haven't seen Big Shark yet.
No.
That's his new one? Oh.
Good.
It's not The Room.
Okay.
Haven't seen what? Big Shark?
Big Shark is his latest film. It takes place in New Orleans. He's part of a group of best friend firefighters.
Get closer to the mic.
I'm here now. I'm usually telling everybody else that. And a big shark, a CGI shark, has come from the Gulf of Mexico to just destroy New Orleans. And
wow,
it is glorious to
wow.
watch. Yeah, he says it's coming out on Blu-ray soon, but he hasn't released it yet. But he was just here 6 weeks ago.
I feel like I'm being exposed to a whole new milieu of filmdom that I know nothing about.
The next time they do The Room, we have to get you to go so you can witness. It's very Rocky Horror-esque in its interactivity.
Yeah.
People will throw spoons in the theater.
Wow.
There are things you say at certain points in the film because nobody seems to know how to close a door, so everybody's yelling, "Shut the door." The Inwood also does it too. We saw it at the Inwood once, and there was a group of students from SMU that had seen it so many times. They were singing along with the soundtrack. They were shadow casting. At one point, the door was open, and they were on a pyramid 3 guys high reaching for the doorknob on the screen. Like, it's a whole different level of immersion in film.
We're gonna have to actually take Mike to this one day because we've talked about this multiple
group field trip and
multiple
do this
times
because it's
okay. I'm down with it. Let's go.
I will talk to the Angelica tonight, and I'll find out when the next because I'll be there tonight for the movie. I will find out when the next viewing of The Room is.
As I just did it, but you had a gig.
Yeah, it's once a month they do it.
Yeah.
It's so much fun, Mike.
It really is. It's
so much fun.
And it's just.
I think we've talked about this too.
The Room?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
No?
You have to come with us, man.
I would love to go.
Because
The Room is so
But
good.
you've never seen it in a theater, have you?
I have not. Okay. I would love to see it.
But you actually sat down and watched it?
No. I know of it. I don't. I have not seen it.
When I intro the film, I always ask, like, okay, who's seen this for the first time? And I go, because the first time I did an intro, I didn't think about this. And I heard somebody say, yeah, I've never seen it in a theater. And I was like, okay, hold on.
Yeah.
How many of you have never seen this in a theater? And hands it up. I'm like, oh my God, you watched this at the house.
Yeah, I want to know why anybody would want to watch that at the house.
It's a morbid curiosity. Before it really became the phenomenon that it is, it was just a morbid curiosity of people talking about this movie and how bat guano crazy it is.
I wonder if people watched it with other people or they just sat there by themselves and watched it. That would be my main discussion and problem point here. If they didn't actually watch it with others,
and you have to see it.
Something's wrong with them.
The
disaster artist. Yeah,
that's a James Franco movie.
Yeah, because you have to understand the madness that is this movie. Like he literally filmed it with 2 cameras side by side. One was doing digital, and one was doing film, just because that's what Tommy wanted. Mm-hmm. I didn't understand it until I sat through it the first time. and then was just like, okay, I get it now. And then getting the chance, like I said, to talk to Tommy.
That's so cool.
Because he doesn't do Q&A, and it's before the movie, not after. Or he doesn't do sit down. He walks in, I go to the audience. That's it.
Interesting.
He doesn't want to do the one-on-one. He wants to talk to the people.
Wow.
And he said his next movie is going to be a vampire film he's releasing at Christmas.
All right.
Yeah. But like
now,
you said,
are you talking about getting up in front of the crowd and addressing them that way, or taking questions or something?
Yeah, because when he comes to town, I'll introduce him. And normally the way it would work is there'd be 2 directors' chairs. We'd sit down together and we'd have a conversation, and then we'd open to Q&A. He skips that first part. He's like, I don't want to sit down. I want to go straight to Q&A. And I want to do it before the movie. I said, fine, it's your world. I'm just paying rent, you know? And so he'll take questions for about 20 minutes. And then he has his own merch table that, I'm not kidding you, is the length between theaters 5 and 6 at the Angelica. That's his entire merch stand table. Wow. And he sells stuff like hotcakes. It's insane.
Good for him.
And he just does this. I think he's in London either last week or next week. Like, he's all over the world right now. But it's those opportunities that get afforded in something like this.
Yeah.
That I'm just like, I love this.
I'm almost certain I have a pair of Tommy Wiseau underwear in the back of my car.
Yep, he sells his own underwear.
I did not know he had such a following, to be honest. I mean,
we'll put 150, 200 people in the theater for a movie that was made 19. When last time he was here, it was literally the 19th anniversary of the release of the film, and he didn't even realize. He's like, "Yeah, somebody called me this morning, but I didn't think it was the anniversary." I was like, "Yep."
Interesting.
All right, I want to get back into a philosophical question for you.
Yeah,
Jesse.
Oh boy,
pertinent to the way you go about that thing you do. But first, before we do that, it is time for the dreaded and feared mid-show read.
Dun, dun, dun.
What if I told you, let's just say that for a moment, that you were a guy or a girl who's walking around out there and you hurt, you're in pain. You got something wrong with you and you just hurt all the time. Well, what if I told you you could free yourself of pain, anxiety, and sleepless nights as well? Would you like that? And what if I told you you could do it naturally? Well, this is where the CBD House of Healing comes in. They are a women-owned CBD boutique. They can help. They would like to help. They carry only products from their lab made to meet the highest quality and purity standards. Now, you may be saying, okay, how do you know all this? Well, I know this because not too long ago, I was squarely in that category. I was walking around hurting, didn't know why, didn't know what was going on. And I went over there to talk to them about it, and they helped me out. They gave me stuff that not only made it go away for a little while, made it go away temporarily. Over time, it kind of went away on its own. And I'm feeling pretty good these days again. That's what they do over there at the house, CBD, the House of Healing. Their owner is also a registered nurse. And she is all about building trusted relationships through education. They give you the knowledge to care for yourself. That's their ultimate goal. That's what they're all about. So find your relief from the aches and pains, the emotional stress of this world and the drain of it all, and sleep again. Their website, cbddallas.com. Find them at 8550 Plano Road, Suite 101 in Dallas. That is in the northeast quadrant of that burgeoning intersection of Plano Road and Northwest Highway. Begin your healing at the House of Healing and sleep again and just get over it all, man. Do we have more here? One more. Okay. All right, here is mid-show read number 2. The OG is back again. That is Thursday, August 14th. I believe that's tomorrow, is it not? Mm-hmm. It is.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
We got a lot going on tomorrow night.
We do have a lot going on. Tomorrow, Grego, Shoopy, and I together in the studio at a new time. We'll be rolling at 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time for another episode of the OG. What we do on the OG is talking sports and only sports. It's quick. We're in here and out of here before you know it. We share our hardline positions on teams, athletes, coaches, ownership, all of it. So join us. Also, this week we have a little announcement to make. So join us live on Patreon, 5 o'clock on Thursday for another round of the OG. It says end roll here. Yep. Is this really the end?
That's for at the end of the show roll.
Okay. All right. So we're through it, huh?
Yes.
What you're telling me is we're through it. Okay.
I love that he's just acting ignorant for us.
I know. He loves doing this stuff.
No. I'm
It's one of those
I'm very
days.
nervous.
Oh.
I'm not acting. I'm very nervous.
It's because Jesse's here, obviously.
Yeah,
It's 'cause I'm here.
Jesse's here.
Yeah, of course.
Jesse's a very intimidating fellow.
Whoa, man. I'm
It's all,
scary.
It's all that death metal. It's rubbed off.
It is.
I'm glad you mentioned that because I wanted to talk about that a little bit. Now, there's two different ends of your musical spectrum that I've been told.
Yeah.
The death metal thing, which I want to talk about in a minute, but I purposely started the show with a little Joe Bonamassa.
I love,
Blue and Evil, which is one of the best songs that he's done. But I'm also told you're a big fan of Tedeschi Trucksman.
Yes.
Susan Tedeschi, Derek Trucks, two of the best blues guitarists walking God's green earth currently.
All right, now, wait a minute. Is it Tedeschi?
Tedeschi.
Or Tedeschi?
I thought it was Tedeschi.
See, I always said Tedeschi, but
Yeah, I've always heard it's Tedeschi.
Okay.
could be. I never know.
I'm sure she's gotten every version of it that exists.
Dude, my last name's Hawila, so when it comes to a last name, I'm like, yeah, whatever.
As a guy whose last name
I don't even know anymore.
As a guy whose last name is Ervin, nobody can say or spell.
Sure,
either.
you get- yeah.
Especially living in this town.
Right.
No, it's an E, not an I.
I've heard all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, went to their. Did you go to the concert?
I did not.
So
I have
good.
not seen. I've only seen clips of them live because
So-
I love. If you can play a good blues guitar, one of my closest friends that I'm in a band with can make a guitar dance, especially with the blues.
Yeah. Well, Buddy Guy opened for them, which was spectacular. It was a great show as always. They put on a phenomenal act. I don't know if you've seen them live or not, Mike.
I've not.
Amazing. This would have been the fifth time I've seen them live.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I do know a good bit about them, though.
Yeah.
About her and Derek and everything.
Yeah. I got into her music as a solo artist back when I was in high school, before I could drive. I went to the Indie Jazz Fest, which is in Indianapolis. So, and she performed, and I purchased her album at the tent. She signed it. I still have it. It was actually live from the Austin City Limits album. Signed it. She gave me a guitar pick. And I still have that in my media room. And I've been following her. And then the Tedeschi Trucks man for just Derek can play like no other.
I just remember when they announced they were forming that band together. I was like, just get out of the way and let these kids do what they do.
It's amazing. You were talking about art earlier, and just the artistry of them individually as the guitarists and singers, amazing. But then you see they let their background vocalists shine a lot of times in their music. They let a trombone do a solo, a saxophone do a solo. It's beautiful. I can't explain it. Everyone there always has a good time, and I love them.
Well, and you live in a great
that
town.
they share it.
Yeah. Oh, it's amazing. You can see when Derek is doing a solo, Susan kind of backs up and just watches, and just everyone is captivated by Derek playing the guitar. The way he makes the guitar sing when he does anything is. I've just never heard anything.
He's got
like
such
it.
an unusual technique.
He does. But he's been doing it forever.
Yeah, he
there are
has.
videos when he was a kid.
Yeah.
Like playing with the Allman Brothers.
Yeah.
And outstanding. Got to see him live. Next time they're around, I'm going to text you.
Hit me.
I will do it. I'm going to hold you to it. You and I are going to go to the next show when they come around.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Here, pinky swear.
Pinky promise made.
Yes,
this is a
right.
binding agreement, just so you know.
Yeah, it's
This
on
is gonna
wax too,
happen.
so yeah.
I think you lose your pinky if you don't hold up to it. So
I know.
you don't want to do that.
And no, I don't need to be sacrificing digits at this stage of the game.
Right.
Well, another thing, and to get Rhyner to one of these shows, I think we might have to have him in a protective bubble.
Yeah.
A few months ago, I got a call and they were like, "Hey, can you jump on real quick?" And there was a theoretical question, and there were 5 different bands in a Hell in a Cell match, and who would win.
Mm-hmm.
Guar was on that list.
Oh, I've seen Guar live.
This man needs to experience, because I tried to describe to them a live Guar show.
It's unexplainable.
Yeah. I said they're going to win because they eat their fans on stage.
They do. They do some interesting things on stage, which, as your local weather boy, I probably shouldn't mention some of the stuff I've seen. I actually have a shirt. You know, you wear white. If you get close enough to at a Guar concert, you wear a white shirt, and you get it stained with the various
things that are thrown.
We'll say things that get thrown. I still have it somewhere. It's sitting in a box somewhere. But yeah, that is a spectacular performance. One that you really do need to see.
All right, I'm game.
You remember Gallagher when he would smash watermelons and they would put these like plastic?
Yeah.
Think of that only just morbid and weird.
Yes.
With music.
I've heard.
Okay, good.
Well, and then you groups like, I have a very close buddy who is like Rammstein fan 1.
Yeah, sweet.
And you have to see them outdoors because you know how U2 will play like multiple things in a city because of the stage set? Rammstein is the same way. Because they will literally just launch fireballs off the stage over the crowd in a stadium. And just that, with that industrial metal thing that they do, there's a lot of bands I think like that. One of my personal favorites is a band called Here Come the Mummies.
Interesting. I've not heard of them.
They are a funk band. Not safe for work.
Oh.
They literally have an album called Single Entendre.
Oh, wow.
But nobody knows who they are. Literally. Because they get off the bus in full regalia. The rumor is that it's multiple Grammy Award-winning musicians, and this is how they get around their contracts.
Oh,
because and they can't talk unless music is playing. So if there's music playing, it's just all the time. But they're a band you have to see live. Full horn section. Their sax players will play 2 at one time.
Wow.
At a certain point. But I like that we have bands like that we can see. But who like? Let's go to the other side because you are a big death metal guy. Mm-hmm. Who is at the top of your list right now of bands you haven't seen that you want to see?
This is not death metal, but it is well, I will get to that one. Alabama Shakes is the number one.
Oh, absolutely.
And they're coming finally. They've reunited. They're finally touring again.
She was on the SNL 50 concert.
Yes, Brittany Howard is.
She did an amazing job.
Phenomenal vocalist. That's number one. They'll be here in September.
Oh, really?
Which at Toyota Music Factory.
Oh, I love that.
So I've got tickets there. That was a non-negotiable for me. When they reunited, I was like, we're off. We're not doing anything that day. Between the Buried and Me, I would say, is probably one of them. For some reason, I haven't seen them, and I love them.
Between the Buried and Me?
Yeah.
A lot of the bands have, especially in that genre, like there's literally a band called "And You Will Know Us by the Trail of the Dead." Like that's the name.
That I've heard of.
Like a lot of those bands have names that are, and then you'll have like Ghost.
Yeah.
It's just
or Death.
Yeah.
It's. I think you might actually like them. Now, if you can get past the screaming, the musicianship in that band is unbelievable. The drummer, the guitarists, it's mind melting.
I don't doubt that.
Yeah.
I don't doubt that because a lot of that music, crazy as it may seem,
yes,
demands incredible technique.
That's what really drew me to it.
Really?
Oh, yeah. As a drummer through high school and some college, I was so captivated by people that could play the drums the way that death metal drummers could play, and the way that death metal guitarists could play, the way they could shred like nobody else. That's really what made me so, it's not the screaming. The lyrics are sometimes great, but that musicianship, the complexity that it takes to play it, that's what really sucked me into that world. So,
who's your favorite drummer?
Oh my gosh, that's a hard one.
All right, who are some of your favorite?
I would say, there's the drummer from AFI, Adam Carson, just because that band in particular is what made me so obsessed with different music back when I was a kid. I was really little. And then, oh gosh.
Do you want to
Mike
say
Portnoy?
it or do you want me to say it? Because I know who AFI is and I was not a little kid when
Oh, is that right? Yeah. Well, I was. Yeah, I was born in '89. When they were coming up, it was the late, mid to late, mid
junior in high school.
Yeah.
I was driving when you made your arrival.
My mom was wiping my butt and you were driving. Is that right?
That's pretty much it. Yes.
Mike
Portnoy was 39.
Is that right?
Yeah.
In 89?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Oh, so you'll be 75 soon.
Yes, I will.
Saturday.
You look.
This
Is that
coming
right?
Saturday.
You look amazing, dude. Wow. Good for you.
I'm just an old guy trying to hang in there, man. That's it.
That's all we're all trying to do, man. It's hard.
But you're talking about AFI.
Yeah. AFI, yeah, that was the Art of Drowning was the album that really pulled me into the world of different music, if you will, outside of the mainstream. Richard Christie is one of my favorite drummers. He was the drummer for the band Death. Gene Hoglan, also a drummer for the band Death, and played for a band called Strapping Young Lad, if you've ever heard of them. With I always forget his name. He's got the skullet, or used to. I'll think of it in a second. The lead
skullet?
A skullet. It's a mullet, but you're bald. You're bald up here. Oh, so you're bald here, but you have long hair on the sides. A skullet.
It's the extreme Munson,
Yeah,
if you will.
It's pretty cool. He pulled it off. It looked good. It looks really good.
This is why I love Jesse. He knows all kinds of shit that I just don't.
Yeah, the skullet.
Yeah.
Well, you texted me the other day. We were on the news. We talked about flooding in Silver Spring, Maryland, which is a Fleetwood Mac.
Yes.
Randomly, it was the same day that Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham kind of hinted at something going on. We don't know what it is, whether they're making music together, I don't know.
No, they did in the announcement.
Did they do that? I didn't know that.
It's a remastering of an album that they did together. That's what it is.
Just tour one more time or something.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. And then the same day they announced they were doing that, there was flooding in Silver Spring, Maryland, which was where Stevie Nicks got the name for the song Silver Springs that she wrote about Lindsey Buckingham. And I texted you and I said, well, she really is a witch. She must be. She says she is, and I think she might be. What are the odds of that? Maryland, of all places, to get that kind of flooding and then make the news? Same day? I don't know, man. Wild.
That's another we will neither confirm nor deny.
Yeah, no joke. Right.
There's a lot of those out there.
Yep.
So who's your favorite drummer of all time?
Oh, favorite drummer of all time, I'm going to have to give to Mike Portnoy, the drummer for Dream Theater.
Mm-hmm. Dream Theater in general
is
one of those bands that everybody's heard of, but nobody's as many have actually listened to.
Yeah.
Because it's that modern prog rock metal thing that's definitely, it's acquired. It's not something that you can just, Dream Theater's not a band you dive into.
Right.
Dream Theater's a band you go, okay, I like that. Okay, let me hear more.
Yeah. Yeah.
I in my phone, I've got Awake right now, which is a fantastic album. But yeah, Portnoy's good. I will always be partial to Neil Peart.
Oh yeah, well, yeah.
Nobody does it like
no,
him.
it's fair.
When you have to be hydraulically lowered into your drum seat, in your drum kit. And I saw them 3 times towards the end. I saw Snakes and Arrows. The Time Machine tour was amazing.
I'm walking through this world with serious Rush regret.
Did you never get to see them?
I never did. I never did. And one of the guys that I play with now is a huge, huge Rush fan. And they would come through here and he would just beg me to go. But I was so dug in against them. That's just nothing but teen art rock, man. I was just so dug in on that I didn't go, and now I really, really regret it.
Have you seen Beyond the Lighted Stage?
No.
The documentary?
No, I haven't.
It's really good. And if you've got a decent home theater system, the sound field is fantastic. And it goes through when Neil just kind of disappeared and rode his bike from California all the way through South America.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
And to the day we lost him, they called him the new guy because he replaced their original drummer. And, this is even before Moving Pictures, and they're still calling him the new guy. It's a fantastic documentary. Definitely put that on your list.
I will.
I got the DVD somewhere at the house. If I can find it, I'll let you borrow it.
Yeah.
I'd
like that,
really,
too.
really good. But, I mean...
That saves me from having to look for it.
Yeah. Or Scott Rockenfeld from what used to be Queensryche. Because there's like 9 different versions, apparently, of Queensryche out there, depending on who you ask.
There's a lot of bands that are like that. Funny enough, I ran into a guy. Have you ever heard of Iced Earth?
I've heard of them.
Okay. Randomly ran into this guy wearing an Iced Earth shirt the other day. And I was like, sweet shirt, man. And he was like, oh, thanks. And I was telling him how we were just talking about the drummer, Richard Christie, who was one of the drummers for the band Death during the Sound of Perseverance album, played for Iced Earth, and we were talking about how Iced Earth apparently is just, there are these metal bands that just rotate through drummers, guitarists, and then you're left with one singular person, and it's like, it's not really the same band anymore. Yeah. After 9 iterations of it, you're like, well, I guess it's still the band, but not. I don't know. I know what you're saying, though.
Okay, now here's something that's interesting about that story. Here is Jesse Hawila, a Channel 8 stalwart, on there virtually every night, coming up to somebody and going, "Cool shirt, man."
Yeah. Yeah.
Did he know who you were?
I don't know. I don't think so. He was kind of an eccentric dude. I don't know if he knew who I was. Must be a Channel 5 viewer. Which is fine.
But that's a heck of a question. Yeah. How often do you get stopped when you're out and about?
It's a fair amount. It's fun. I really like it. I like talking to folks. You know, it's like if we go to grocery stores or the state fair or wherever wherever there are big crowds or the concerts that we go to, we get to, take pictures with people and talk to folks. And it's nice to hear. People are very nice. Sometimes I get caught up on anything one mean person says on something on the internet, and you're like, everyone hates me. But there's so many nice people out there. And
okay, so two-part question.
Yeah. Part
1, I want to know about the Emmy Awards.
Yeah. Oh, that was cool.
And part 2, when was the first time you met someone and you were starstruck?
This is going to sound so dumb. The lead singer of Manchester Orchestra, Andy Hull, I met him in Indianapolis, and that was the first time I was ever starstruck.
I'm a big Bob and Tom guy, so you mentioned Indianapolis.
Oh, yeah, Bob and Tom. Yeah.
I'm a VIP member. I listen every day.
No way.
Yeah. Have been since college. Somebody introduced me to them in college. Every time somebody mentions Indy, that's exactly where my brain goes.
That's a fair thing to do.
Manchester Orchestra, I saw them on Letterman. That's how I discovered
them. Oh, wow. Yeah, I remember they were on there. I was starstruck.
Tell me about the Emmys.
That was pretty sweet. So we had won a breaking news Emmy for severe weather coverage on Memorial Day of last year. And that got pushed into the National Emmy category. So we went to New York, went to the National Emmys, and we did not win, which is fine. It was a cool experience. It was very New York. I will tell you that. A little much. It was down in Times Square, the event. But the Lifetime...
That must have been awesome.
It was. The Lifetime Achievement Award perfectly that night was Al Roker. And I got to meet Al Roker and talk to him and his wife, who hosts 2020, Deborah Roberts. So that was...
I did not know that's his wife.
Me either. Until that night, I
was, as they say, today old when I found that out.
I saw them taking pictures together, and I was like, but they're on different networks. I was like, maybe it doesn't matter. And then we were talking, and he said his wife, Deborah, and I was like, whoa, well, I'll be darned. How about that? But it was cool to meet Al Roker and be there in the company of the greatest national journalists and documentary makers, and quite an experience, really. It was fun.
That's very cool.
Got to dress up.
Yeah, which I do not like ever. So my wife
was dressed like tux we're talking here? Or just nice suit or what?
Just a nice suit.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you a secret, and this will come to a surprise to hardly anybody that watches me, maybe. But if you were to go to my trunk right now outside, you're going to find my suits laid down, thrown in the back of my trunk. My tie's wadded up in the side of a... It's never been for me, the dressing up thing. But I have to do it for the news, right?
Sure.
I'm not like, Delkus is just an impeccable dresser. Like impeccable. He's got like nice suit.
Well, you talk about a rep to protect.
But dude, he dresses.
That's why he's got to be that, because he's got to be that sharp, because that's one of the things he's known for.
Pocket square and the cuff. He looks amazing, right? And I come in, when I get to work every day, I open my trunk and I go,
start grubbing out shit, huh?
And I'm like, all right, that tie. I think I haven't worn that tie in a week, and then I bring it in. Seriously, we'll go. You look at my truck. It's
like people. Oh, I like that. I'm like, it was on top of the drawer and it was clean. That's the criteria. And that second one sometimes is optional.
Now some people are going to start keeping tabs on your tie rotation.
I know they will. People do that. It's amazing. They're like, well, one person was like, do you ever wear any other shirt? And I'm like, it's a white shirt. I do. I have 5 white shirts. How could you possibly tell the difference? They are different. I'm like, what am I supposed to wear?
Well, sometimes you've got a jacket covering it, so you're
it's always
this much of the shirt.
Yeah, you see this. It's a white. And like, it's different all the time. I don't know what you're talking about. People keep tabs. They tell you when they don't.
Just for the record, you always look very nice.
Thank you very much.
You look very squared away, and And I would have never thought that you keep all your stuff in the trunk of your car if you hadn't brought it up.
I'll show you when we leave, man. I'm telling you, that's what I do. When I get to work, I'm like, I hadn't worn that in a while, I think. So there you go. Now you know. Next time you see me looking like a slob, which is most times.
I never see you looking like a slob.
Thanks, man.
I mean, even now you look pretty squared away.
Thank you. I'm just.
What other hobbies do you have? We've talked about a few of them.
That's a great question. With young kids these days, there's not a lot of time to do much, but video games, which is really a bad hobby to have, I guess.
What's your go-to?
I'm a Nintendo nerd. So right now I'm playing Donkey Kong Bonanza on the Switch,
that looks insane.
Super good. It's like if Breath of the Wild meets Mario Odyssey. It's like these two games combined with a Donkey Kong theme. Spectacular game.
I can only do, from a video game standpoint, I love me some Mario Kart.
Yeah.
If I can drive a car, I'm good. If I have a light gun in my hand, I'm good. If I'm doing pinball, I'm good. That's kind of the list.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you, video games are
even shorter than that.
That's a good thing. They are a big time waste. I know that, but that's
another thing.
Frees my mind
on my side of town for next March. Have you been to the Texas Pinball Festival?
No, that sounds amazing.
Basically, it's the Frisco Convention Center. Mm-hmm. They hollow it out. The entire convention center and some of the side rooms, because they do tournaments and talks and stuff. Pinball games from the dawn of man to the brand new stuff. It's all free play. Fun. So you pay like a Saturday pass is like $50.
It's just pinball?
Pinball, old school video games are in there. There's vendors. Yeah, and it's you'll like walk past something and you'll go like, I remember where I played that game.
Well, I might fit in there because my video game scene stops and starts with Pong.
Yeah, well, they actually made a Pong table that had a little magnetic thing that went across the field. It's very strange, but no, the Pinball Festival is one of my favorite things that we do every year, and like the brand new tables, the technology is fantastic. There's a new John Wick table that is amazing, and they just did a new Jaws table for the 50th anniversary. And all the big ones are there. But yeah, that's something we got to take you to, too, because it's so much fun. We'll go play pinball for 3 or 4 hours, grab lunch, come back, play pinball for 3 or 4 hours, go grab dinner.
You have lots of dates planned coming up.
Yeah,
You've got concerts, pinball.
Right. The room.
We
got to put that on the list.
Yes.
You're going to be busy.
Yeah.
Busy.
All thanks to this guy.
Yeah.
All thanks to me bringing him in here today.
I will shoulder that blame happily.
Groobs could never. I'm just going to say that.
No.
Again, Groobs was not me.
Grooves would never.
Well, Jesse, man, as always, I cannot thank you enough for doing this. You are a trip.
No, man, thanks for having me. Anytime you ask, the answer is always yes and when, and I'm always happy to be here. It's an honor to be here. Truly.
And you can join us on a Thursday night if you like sometime.
I'm down. I'm always down.
Cool.
Text me, call me. Too. Let's hang out.
All right, I'm on my.
You talk about pop culture and just, I'm down.
Yeah, the first half is we do sports, and then we do television and movies, and then the second half is all pro wrestling.
You might have to get me for that second part. Wrestling.
Well, we love it when we have people that aren't as educated in the business, because that gives us a fresh perspective.
Yeah,
we were just at Cosm for SummerSlam for both nights.
I heard that's a pretty sweet place.
It's mind blowing because they have their own cameras. So the way it works is the dome itself has their feed, and then there's 2 sub screens that will have what everybody else watches. So my co-host Alex and we went there for Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals.
Mm-hmm.
So we had the TNT feed up here, but we had their cameras, which are 10.5K.
Wow.
One behind each goal, one at center ice. So you were even seeing like their scoreboard Tron, and you get everything that happens during the commercial breaks because they don't stop broadcasting.
That's sweet.
And it's mind blowing. Right now they're showing The Matrix.
Oh, I've heard that was amazing.
And their tickets go on sale next month for them doing Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory in there.
Oh, wow.
Because they're competing with Sphere, because Sphere's doing Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
Huh.
So,
Incredible.
yeah, the way they're promoting that in Vegas is, right, if you go by Sphere, the Wicked Witch's legs are coming out from underneath it, and then they've got the logo on the bottom of her shoes.
Oh, that's awesome.
I understand they're even going to have like the atmosphere, so like during the tornado scene, you can feel the wind, and
that would not shock me even in the least.
They kick it hard at that Cosm, man.
And we were talking before you got here. Apparently, Metallica is talking about doing a residency at Sphere next year.
I would see that. That would be incredible. That's another band that's on my list I've never seen live. Metallica.
I've never seen them in person. When they did Through the Never, we got to screen that in the IMAX, and that was a thing.
Sweet.
Yeah.
You've seen a lot.
Oh, this is our 16th season, and we've been doing press screenings for 15 of those 16 seasons.
Wow.
So, and it's kind of cool because a lot of times I'm getting to see movies that maybe I wouldn't think about. Like tonight, I'm interested in this movie, but it's not one that I would have gone out of my way to see. But it's also Denzel Washington.
Sure.
So
they got an amazing scene, man. They really do.
We do what we can. We're as we always say, we're just happy to be in the room.
No,
You know?
The Room.
I'm happy to be in the room too. Always. All right, that is another episode of Your Dark Companion. Before we go, we must tell you about Thirsty Thursday. That is the 28th of August. It's Rough Riders Fantasy Football Draft Night. And YDC and the whole Sunset Lounge gang is going to be out there. We're going to be holding our draft party. You can catch our draft live at 3:30. Then come on out to the game. Use our special code, Let's Ride 25, and get a ticket preloaded with $6. Good toward your first Thirsty Thursday drink or at concessions. And remember, every Thursday, the Lazy River is 21 and up. And I guess that's all for that. But before we go, I got to tell you one other thing. And that is that you can find all our episodes on our Patreon page. You can also find us on YouTube and Spotify. We would appreciate it if you would listen and follow us and share us on your social media. That means everything to those of us who swim in the waters of the podcast. And while we're at it, if you're feeling what we're throwing down, how about a nice review? If you're by the channel on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, you can help others find us by leaving a review. Once again, thanks to the great Jesse Hawila.
Thank you very much,
man. Love having you on here.
It's such an honor to be here, man. Thank you.
Rob, you're a killer, man.
Thank you, sir.
You're even more lethal than I thought you were.
I'll take it, and I'm so honored that you asked me to be here today. It means a lot, and I hope I've temporarily put on the shoes of Shoopy well.
Oh,
because I'm also a fan of him.
So incredibly well. All right, thanks to you guys. Thanks to Ashley. Thanks to Becca. This has been Your Dark Companion. Thank you for watching. Bye.
All right. I'm going to go take my pants off.
Your Dark Companion is a Stolen Water Media presentation.